Okay, hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Um, so we're back. This is React Rocket. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Angie, in case you didn't know already. Um, and we are doing reactions to Supernatural. Um, so this is the fourth episode, and this is the fourth episode. This is the fourth reaction video, and so which means we're on episode number four. This is Phantom Traveler, and I would say this is probably a pretty good mythology episode, a main story point episode. I have seen this episode multiple times, and it makes me laugh every time. But um, this is the first on-camera exorcism, I believe, that Sam and Dean do. And throughout the whole history of the whole show, they have probably done 100,000 exorcisms. You know, I mean, heck, they're BFFs with Crowley at one point. You know, Rowena, Queen of Hell. Rowena's a good friend. You know, like they've, yeah. So, but I will say the one comment I wanted to make about this is that it makes me think about I for some reason I always thought that the whole that side, and I'll talk more about this at the end, but I always thought that that side of the storyline of the canon of the mythology of the show, that angels and demons and God and the devil and like all of that, I thought that didn't come until like much later. Like, well, Cass appears in season four, you know, and then I can't remember what season Crowley makes a debut. Um, the King of Hell. Uh, so angels and demons and all of that. I always thought that came later in the whole like storyline of the show, but Phantom Traveler is our first look at demon possession, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so and it's kind of funny because we find out Dean's scared to fly. Um, okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. It is Phantom Traveler. Oh, that's so cheesy. Okay, yep, scared to fly. Triple check your ticket, make sure you're in the right place. Splash some water on your face. Try not to have a heart attack and freak out.
Nervous flyer? Obvious, huh? What are the odds of dying in a plane crash? I mean, what? 20,000 to 1?
Well, thanks, buddy. That's reassuring. Appreciate it.
It's really reassuring. Thank you.
That's helpful information. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'd forgotten how they made the special effect look. That oh
Thanks.
huh.
Amanda, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine, Chuck.
Okay, so like I said, I thought angels and demons and demon possession and all of that. I thought that whole story arc came later, and it does. But I thought it started there. But in later seasons, when somebody's possessed with a demon, it looks like smoke, and the smoke comes in through their mouth. I mean, they basically basically the actor just stands there going like this, and then they do CGI like smoke going into their mouth, right? That didn't look like smoke. That looked like blowing sand. Maybe that's why they chose to go use smoke in later versions, because that looked really cheesy. Okay. Anyway, just my opinion.
Welcome aboard. 610C towards the back of the plane on your right. Have a nice flight, sir.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Oh, notice the black eyes. Notice the black eyes. Notice the black eyes. You know, geez, could they have made it any more obvious that there was something weird about him? Like, okay.
Relax.
Excuse me. Do you know how long we've been up?
Cool. About 40 minutes.
Wow. Time really does fly, huh?
Time really does fly.
I stretch my legs.
You're in an airplane and you ask what time it is. Time flies. Dad jokes. Really? Dad jokes? Okay. Alright, well, obviously he's not looking for the bathroom.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay, that was dramatic. Oh, and we're crashing, and we're crashing, and we're shaking, and things are falling apart, and yeah, okay. Wait. I'm sorry, that deserves one more look. I'm sorry. It's Jensen in his boxers and a t-shirt. That's not something you see every day. Okay. Because Dean, you always see him, he's always wearing jeans and boots. You like hardly ever see him in flannel.
Morning, sunshine. What time is it? It's about 5:45.
Good morning.
Yeah. Where does the day go?
Did you sleep last night?
Yeah, I got a couple hours. See you later.
So I was up to 3, and you were watching the George Foreman infomercial.
Hey, what can I say? It's riveting TV.
When was the last time you got a good night's sleep?
I don't know.
He got coffee.
It's not a big deal.
And
Yeah, it
breakfast.
Look, I appreciate your concern.
Oh, I'm not concerned.
Yeah. So what? All this, it never keeps you up at night? Never. You're never afraid?
No, not really.
That's a big knife.
That's not fair. That's precaution.
All right, whatever. Too tired to argue.
Okay. Oh.
Hello?
It's Jerry Panowski. Dad, help me
Who the heck is Jerry Panowski?
Oh, right. Yeah, up in Containing, Pennsylvania. The poltergeist name. It's not back, is it?
No. Thank God, no. But it's something else, and well, I think it could be a lot.
Okay.
What is it?
Can we talk in person?
Okay, so they're going to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he told me it was poltergeist.
Poltergeist? Man, I love that movie.
Hey, nobody's talking to you. Keep walking. Damn right, it was a poltergeist. Practically tore our house apart.
Okay, they're walking.
Time off.
They're
I
talking.
was real proud of you, I could tell. And we
They're
talked
talking about
you all the time.
John.
He did? Yeah, he said he did. Oh, hey, you know, I tried to get a hold of him, but I couldn't. How's he doing anyway?
He's wrapped up in a job.
Right now. Well,
Okay.
listen,
All right, so here we go.
well, it sounded like it was up your alley. Normally I wouldn't have access to this.
The cockpit voice recorder for United Britannia Flight 2485.
Cockpit voice
One of
recorder.
ours.
Mayday, 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 mechanical failure, something. Okay, that sounded like a
Took
tiger
off from here,
scream or
crashed about 200
leopard
miles south.
or something.
Now they're saying mechanical failure. Cabin depressurized somehow. Nobody knows why. It's pretty broken up about it.
Oh, okay, so he was the pilot's friend.
No, I don't. The wreckage. Fellas, the NTSB
So,
has it locked down in an evidence
Typical
warehouse.
investigation, they need the passenger
No,
manifest, they
definitely.
need the, yeah.
Look. You can't rush perfection.
Homeland Security? It's pretty illegal, even for us.
Homeland
well,
Security,
something new. You know, people haven't seen it 1,000 times.
they're gonna
Alright, so what do
Homeland
you got?
Security?
Well, there's definitely EVP on the cockpit voice recorder.
Yeah?
Listen.
Okay,
No, sir.
I can make that sound effect by just talking into a microphone and going, no, 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 no. Okay, really? Alright, but, okay.
Survivors. What's that supposed to mean? There were 7 survivors.
Got me. 401.
Right. The one that crashed and the airline salvaged some of its parts, put it in other planes. Then the spirit of the pilot and co-pilot haunted those flights.
Right. And 2, if anyone saw anything weird, he did.
Why him?
I already spoke with Homeland Security.
Oh,
Some new information
he's
has
in
come
the
up.
psych ward.
So if you could just
That's
answer
why.
a couple questions.
Just before the plane went down, did you notice anything unusual? Like what?
Strange lights.
Weird noises.
Weird noises, maybe.
Did you smell
Voices.
sulfur? Did you feel something cold?
No, nothing.
Typical interview.
Jeffy,
Whatever.
you checked yourself in here, right? I don't want to talk about this anymore. So I think maybe you
Reluctant witness.
It's okay.
I couldn't. I'm crazy. I couldn't have seen what I think I saw. I couldn't have heard what I think I heard.
There was this man, and he had these eyes, these black eyes, but he opened the emergency exit. But that's impossible, right? I mean, I looked it up. There's something like 2 tons of pressure on that door.
Okay.
What are you, nuts? He was a passenger. He was sitting right in front of me.
Let's see. And I don't care how strong you are.
Even yoked up on PCP or something? No way you can open up an emergency door during a flight.
Not if you're human. But maybe this guy George was something else. Some kind of creature maybe, in human form.
Okay, guys, come on, figure it out. Demon possession. Demon possession.
And you said he was a dentist?
He was a dentist.
Headed to a convention in Denver.
He was a dentist heading to a dental
Now that
convention.
he was petrified to fly.
Okay.
And all that time, did you ever notice anything strange about him? Anything out of the ordinary?
Well, he had acid reflux, if that's what you mean.
Anything strange or unusual about him? And her answer is, well, he had acid reflux. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the frick? Oh god. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, it goes without
That's
saying.
just,
Okay, but if we're going to go that route, we better look the part.
So Sue.
Man, I look like one of the Blues Brothers. No, you don't. You look more like a 7th grader at his first dance.
The suit. And you think about it now, again, like I said, now that the show's over, you think back on it. How many times did they go to a crime scene? How many times did they go to a witness's house and interview them? How many times did they do this? And they always wear a suit. This is the first time they put on the suit. So, that's kind of cute. Okay. What? Okay, wait, hold on. Take just a minute to, like, look at all of this and take that in. Okay? That is, I mean, that looks like that is actual wreckage from an actual airplane. So, like, I wonder if production, prop department, whatever, went to an actual airplane hangar where there had been an actual plane crash and, like, filmed on location for a day or something. Because that's a lot of, I mean, that doesn't look CGI. That looks real. And they're down there walking around in it. They're down there walking around amongst it. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
There's an EMF meter is, but why does that one look like a busted up wall?
That's what I made it out of.
That's right.
It's homemade.
Dean created his first EMF detector. And he's like, damn, like, I was proud of that.
Check out the emergency door handle.
Oh, yellow stuff.
Who's this stuff? I'm gonna find out.
That's funny.
Gentlemen, Homeland Security. Why? One team.
Oh no. Oh no. Time to run. Gotta go. Yep, run a little faster.
Oh, these monkey suits do come in handy. Listen, chaps, it's like getting back on horse. Only in this case with a twin engine. Not even a horse. More like a pony. I can be right there with you, too. Anytime you feel like you don't want the wheel, I'll take over.
Dude, shut up.
You don't have to do this today. I'm not trying to rush you.
He's just...
Waiting's worse.
That's the pilot. That's the pilot of the,
Okay, it's filling up the tank.
plane
Here we go.
that went down. Okay. Oh, we've got the blowing sand demon again.
Huh. Stuff is covered in sulfur. You sure? Take a look yourself.
Okay,
Fellas will excuse me.
here's the thing, is...
Sulfurite residue. Demonic possession. That would explain how a mortal man would have the strength to open up an emergency hatch. The guy was possessed.
From what I know of the lore of the show, whenever a demon is around, whenever someone is demon possessed, they leave behind sulfur. And usually the boys can just walk up to it and just, it's like a little pile of dust. Okay? This was stuff that they had to actually scrape off the handle. That's, okay. It's just interesting to see how the actual production process of producing demon possession in this episode, in the beginning of the series, is completely different from the production standpoint of demon possession later on in the series. It's just It's just different.
Yeah, this goes way beyond floating over a bed or barfing pea soup.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Dude, don't get in a plane with him. He's possessed.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Maybe back flying jumbos before you know it.
Hope so.
Yep. And he's gonna straight up kamikaze that motherfucker. Wow. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta look at the lore, and now we're back to putting pictures on walls again.
So, every religion and every world culture has the concept of demons and demonic possession, right? I mean, Christian, Native American, Hindu, you know, one causes earthquakes, another causes disease.
And this one causes plane crashes. Alright, so what? We have a demon that's evolved with the times and found a way to ratchet up the body count?
You know, who knows how many planes it's brought down before this one.
Anything, just death and destruction for its own sake.
Yeah.
This is big.
He's saying demons
That was
don't usually do this kind of thing because demons just appreciate pain, death, and destruction just for its own sake.
Hello?
Dean, it's Jerry.
Oh, hey, Jerry.
My pilot friend. Chuck Lambert is dead.
Jerry, I'm sorry. What happened?
He and his buddy went up in a small twin.
Okay.
Nothing. Jerry, hang in there, all right?
And of course, the plane is going to crash in Nazareth.
Sulfur? That's great. All right, so that's 2 plane crashes involving Chuck Lambert. This demon sounds like it was after him.
With all due respect to Chuck, if that's the case, that would be the good news.
What's the bad news?
Chuck's plane went down exactly 40 minutes into flight. And get this, so did flight 2485.
40 minutes. What does that mean? It's biblical numerology. You know, Noah's Ark, it rained for 40 days. The number means death.
I went back, and there have been 6 plane crashes.
Huh. Note to self, research biblical numerology. I know, like, the number 7 is supposed to be, like, the number of God. 666 is supposed to be the number of the devil. 40 is the number of death, apparently. Didn't know that. Okay, I might have to look that up. All right.
Crashes over the last decade that all went down exactly 40 minutes in.
Any survivors?
No. Or not until now, at least. Not until flight 24.
It's going after all the survivors.
This is like Final Destination.
Job.
You know, like, everybody on the train is supposed to die, but somebody survives, and so they can't.
So our only wild card is the flight attendant, Amanda Walker.
Right. Sister Karen said the flight leaves Indianapolis at 8 p.m. It's her first night back on the job.
Okay, so they've got to go track down flight attendants.
They're never gonna make it.
Okay, made it to the airport. The plane leaves in 30 minutes.
At gate 13.
Okay.
I'm trying to contact an Amanda Walker. She's a flight attendant on flight 14-4.
Amanda Walker? This is Amanda Walker?
It's Walker. Hi, this is Dr. James Hetfield from St. Francis Memorial Hospital. We have a Karen Walker here.
James Hetfield,
Nothing serious, just a
lead
minor
singer of
car accident where
Metallica.
She was injured, so
Wait, that's impossible. I just got off the phone with her.
Dean and his rock and roll references.
You know I was here. Is this one of Vince's friends?
guilty as charged.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
He's really.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Don't be like that.
Come on, Dean.
Come on, the guy's a mess. Really, it's Amanda.
Okay. So she's getting on the plane, and we've got the smoke demon. We got the sand demon going on.
All right, it's time for plan B. We're getting on that plane. No, just hold on a second. Dean, that plane. I'll get the tickets. You just go get whatever you can out of the trunk. Whatever will make it through security. Meet me back here in 5 minutes. Are you okay? No, not really. What? What's wrong? Well, I kind of have this problem with flying. It's never really been an issue until now. You're joking, right? Do I look like I'm joking? Why do you think I drive everywhere, Sam? All right, I'll go. What? I'll do this one on my own. Hey, nuts! You said it yourself. The plane's gonna crash. Look, Dean, we can do it together. Man.
Do you know what's funny about this? It is kind of an inside joke because they lived I think at this point in the series, Jared and Jensen both, I think they lived in LA. And then very shortly thereafter, they both moved to Texas, to Austin, Texas. And so through the whole run of the show, for 15 years, their daily commute, I mean, like, people, it's so funny, I hear people complain all the time about, my commute is 2 hours every day I have to spend driving back to and from work. My commute sucks. You think your commute sucks? Try these guys' commute. They had to fly in a plane twice, 2-3 times a week sometimes, to get from Texas to Vancouver, to back to Texas, to back to Vancouver. Like, they're flying constantly. They're like always on an airplane, you know. So for Dean to be like scared of flying is kind of an inside joke because they fly so much. Jensen is not scared of flying at all. I mean, obviously. And then there's the story about how when it was like the end of seasons, there was can't remember what episode they were filming, but there was a convention in Vegas that year, and so they had flown out. They had filmed late on Friday night, had to fly out of Vancouver and fly to Vegas to get to a convention, and it was Jensen, it was Misha, it was Rob Benedict, Richard Speight. I think it was a couple other people. I can't remember exactly who all was there, but anyway, the plane crashed. Well, it didn't exactly crash, but an engine exploded. Like they get up in the air, they're flying along, and all of a sudden, boom! One of the engines explodes. So then they have to like do an emergency landing, and they have to, and Amisha tells the story about they they're texting their wives and trying to tell the kids I love them. I mean, it was a thing. So yeah, so this is kind of all right, anyway, okay, back to it.
Just cover it, just like shut up.
The look on Jensen's face, he really does look like he looks like he's about to throw up. That's funny.
You don't know the talent.
Calms me down.
Look, man, I get your nerves, all right, but you gotta stay focused.
Okay.
I mean, we got 32 minutes and counting to track this thing down.
Keep your mind on the
possessing anyway, and perform a full exorcism.
Keep your mind on the mission, dude.
That's gonna be easy. Just take it one step at a time, all right? Now, who is it possessing?
Okay. Figure it out. Work the case. Okay, got it.
This first flight after the crash. If I were her, I'd be pretty messed up.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Hmm.
Are you Amanda?
No, I'm not.
Oh, my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll get a read on her mental state.
What if she's
Good to talk to her.
There's ways to test that. Have my holy water.
No, I think we can go more subtle. If she's possessed, she'll flinch at the name of God.
Huh.
Enlightened.
I know.
Hey.
What?
Enlightened means Christo.
Dude, I know, I'm not an idiot. Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, no, I'm just
This is the first time they use
Makes me feel better to
the.
walk around a little bit.
This is the first time they use the
Of course,
Christo
you being a stewardess, I
thing.
guess that comes easy to you. You're scared to fly.
It's kind of a long story. Everybody's scared of something. I'm not going to let it hold me back.
Christo?
I didn't.
Nothing, never mind. All right, well, she's got to be the most well-adjusted person on the planet.
You said Christo?
Yeah. There's no demon in her. There's no demon getting in her.
So it's on the plane.
Quit treating me like I'm 34.
You need to calm down.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Dude, stole the touchy-feely self-help yoga practice not help
You're panicked, you're wide open to demonic possession, so you need to calm yourself down right now.
He's not wrong. Dean trying to do deep breathing. Really?
Now, demon from the victim's body, it makes it manifest, which actually makes it more powerful.
More powerful?
Yeah.
How?
Well, it doesn't need to possess someone anymore. It can just wreak havoc on its own.
Okay.
Oh, why is that a good thing?
Well, because the second part seems best.
Exorcism. So they're having a conversation about exorcism.
First things first, we're gonna find it.
Dean, so subtle. So, dude, you're about as subtle as a jackhammer. Walk down the middle of the aisle and wave your Walkman EMF thingy in everybody's face.
Maybe we missed somebody. Maybe the thing's just not on the plane. You believe that? What? What is it?
Christo.
Oops. Black eyes. He's got the black eyes.
Hey, flight's not too bumpy for you, I hope.
Actually, that's kind of what we need to talk to you about.
Okay, what can I do for you?
All right, this is gonna sound nuts, but we just don't have time for the whole "the truth is out there" speech right now.
Look, we know you're on.
The truth is out there? Really?
Who are you guys?
Now, we've spoken to some of the other survivors. We know something.
But listen to me. The pilot from 2485, Chuck Lambert, he's dead.
Okay.
There was something wrong with
They're giving him the
2485.
talk.
Maybe you sensed it, maybe you
Okay,
didn't, but
they're
there's
giving
something
him the
wrong
talk.
with this flight, too.
Maybe you have to believe us.
Have these eyes?
Yes, that's exactly what we're talking
Well,
about.
I don't understand. What are you asking me to do?
Okay, the co-pilot, we need you to bring him back here.
Why? What does he have to do with anything?
Don't have time to explain. We just need to talk. It's a lot more than that if you don't help us out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. She's gonna go get the co-pilot and bring him to the back. And yeah. Okay. That's so funny to me because in later seasons, both Sam and Dean know the Latin required for an exorcism, like off the top of their head. They can just recite that shit. And in this one, he's actually having to like flip through the journal, find the right page, make sure he's got. That's okay.
Now, what's the problem?
What are you doing? You said you were just going to talk to her.
We are going to talk to him.
Holy water.
Hurry up, Sam. I don't know how much longer I can hold.
Ready, Matera. Tentategeo, solite domino. Prevegitor per celis antiguos.
I know what happened to your girlfriend. But the guy's bleeding. Even now, she's
Oh, okay, Sam. Snap out of it. Come on. Okay. Oh, no. Don't lose the journal. Okay, now it's in the plane, but it's like literally in the plane. Oh. Look at Dave's face. Look at Dave's face. He's just like scared shitless. Okay, Sam, hurry up. Say the word, say the word, say the word. Come on, say the word. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Okay. Little does everybody know, they literally just saved everybody's lives. Wow. They just saved 100 people.
I don't even remember getting on the plane.
The co-pilot guy, the one they exorcised, just says he doesn't even remember getting on the plane. I mean...
It knew about Jessica.
Okay.
Sam, these things, they read minds. They lie. All right, that's all it was. Come on.
Nobody knows what you guys did, but I do.
Okay.
A lot of people could have been killed. Your dad's going to be real proud.
See you around, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
I meant to ask you, how did you give my cell phone number anyway? I've only had it for like 6 months. Your dad gave it to me.
What? Well, when did you talk to him?
Well, I mean, I didn't exactly talk to him, but called his number. His voice message said to give you a call. Thanks again, guys.
What? So if John is updating his voicemail messages, well, that means he's alive, and that means he's paying attention. But, okay.
Makes sense, man. I've called that number like 50 times. It's been out of service.
So he turned his phone back on.
Can't be reached. This is an emergency. Call my son, Dean. 785-555-0179. He can help.
Wow. Alright, well. And that's it. On to the next one. Okay. That was Phantom Traveler. And the funny thing about it is I'd forgotten a lot about that. But it furthers the scene of Dean in the back of the plane. Like, that was funny. but it was an interesting juxtaposition, I will say, about his, like, the way, just in the framework of the production of the show, like the way they produce the special effect that is demons, and demon possession. And I think I remember Jensen at a a convention saying that back then in season one, when they had to do the black eyes, they had actual black contacts that they would make the person put in black contacts. So that's why you see everybody that's wearing the black contacts, it's edited so that they're standing still, they turn around, flash the black eyes, they turn back around, and then they continue walking. And the reason why it's edited like that is because they have to, like, make the actor stop, regular eyes, make them stop, stand still, put the contacts in, turn around, look at camera, show the black contacts, turn back around, take the contacts out, and then they continue acting. And the CGI, sand supposed to be representing the demon smoke, whatever thing. Yeah, that was interesting to see. That was a good episode. That was a decent episode. I mean, it took them a minute, and they figured it out, but they figured it out. But anyway, okay, so that was episode 4. Like I said, this is React Rocket. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Angie. I thank you for being here. Please, down below, click all the buttons. Click the like and the subscribe and the notification bell. And even if you don't like it, even if you don't like my reaction, click dislike. And then all I ask is, if you click dislike, leave me a comment. Tell me why you disliked it. Give me feedback. I don't know to change something unless you tell me I need to change something. So, all right. So, guys, we will have another video next week. I might be ramping up. I haven't decided. I'm trying to make a decision if I want to put out 1 episode a week, or if I want to put out 2 a week, or because I'm kind of flexible right now and I could do either. So I'm kind of flipping back and forth with that. But as of right now, the making of this video, they're going to be once a week. So, okay. So I love you guys, and as always, stay safe, and we'll see you later.